From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Toronto Blue Jays. Well, Siggy, today we get the pleasure of seeing one of the hottest bats in baseball. His consistency at the plate has been remarkable.
Yeah, Boog, one of the toughest outs in the league right now. Sit back and relax because this guy...
First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch and towing the slab, Zach Gallen. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Cruz pulls that one down, and there's one down. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
Well, he's been a very consistent performer this year. And, man, when you look up and you're in the top 5 in batting average in the American League, tell you what, that raises your level of confidence to keep it going and try to finish in that picture or maybe at the very top. He's been spraying the balls all over the yard. We're going to keep our eyes on him in this one.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. To Adames, that's one. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. Back now in Toronto. And our pitcher tonight, Rhett Lauder.
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low 3s. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. On the warning track. And hauls it in. 2 down, bases empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Popped up. Kiner-Falefa. And that is that. End of one. New inning getting started. Here's the veteran first baseman, Wilson Contreras. Contreras matched a homer in his last game. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And down on strikes. One away.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his own right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
Ian Happ up to hit. Just missed. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
No score here in the second.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2 outs. Swing and a base hit. Happ on his way to third. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Tino Correa up next for the Mariners. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. Home run number 10 on the year, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 3-0.
Nothing better than hitting a home run to put your team out in front. He's enjoying a fun trip around the bases. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. And that is out of play. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here at the top of the second.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 3-run shot for Seattle. It's now 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's some real power at the plate. Anthony Santander. Line drive. Makes the catch. 1 down. Spencer Steer next up for the Blue Jays. 1 down, base is empty. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez under it. Hauls it in for the out. Willie Adames stands in. Here's the pitch to Adames. That one blasted deep to right. That's back. And that one is off the wall. Throws to second. And in there with a double off the wall.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. But all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
On the ground to the left. Connor Falefa throws to first. And that is the inning. 1 left. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Here is Isaiah Kiner Falefa. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And a breaking ball misses outside. 1 out, base is empty. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
One down, base is empty. Ground ball, left side. In plenty of time to first. That takes care of Kiner Falefa. So digging in, Julio Rodriguez. Called strike right there. 2 outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Climb the ladder with that fastball, and the count's full. Got him looking, and 1 away.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
Snags it for the 2nd out. Here's Andres Jimenez. Swing and a line drive ripped right center field. Snags it on the run. And that's the inning. Back here at Rogers Center as we go to the top of the 4th. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A gigantic blast. And they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
And now it's Alec Bohm in the air, right field, that's a foul ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And it finds its way through for a hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Bohm gets his lead at first with nobody out. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Popped in the air, left field. Steer brings it in, and there's one away.
Up next for Seattle, catcher Cal Raleigh.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Cal Raleigh. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Tino Correa getting ready to hit. Swing and a ground ball, and he can't come up with it, but goes to second with it, and they get the out. Stayed with the play, and that'll end the inning. But the solo shot stretches there. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Anthony Santander at the plate. The 1-1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. And next for Toronto, Spencer Steer. Two outs. In the air, left field. Tracks it down for the out. And that drops in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
One up, one down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And here it comes. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Liner, base hit.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So a man aboard, and stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ball misses. Throw to second. Out there. And that one down the line, and that's just foul. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Randy Arozarena next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Happ ranging back on it. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Wow, that one almost got out of here. I know the wind's blowing out to left, but man, that almost pushed it over the fence. I bet hitters are trying to get the ball up in the air and hit it that direction. I know I would be. Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And they'll do it again. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Down in order. We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Paul Sewald.
And he's been fantastic this year. Really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And a good start to the inning. Cut on and lifted in the air. And it gets into the seats. Runner at first with no outs here. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And here comes Alec Bohm. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. They got it for out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Drops into the glove. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Toronto catcher, Nicky Gonzalez. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. On the ground, right side, Newman. Over to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. So the batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That one felt good. His 21st of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-2.
That swing just injected more drama into this one. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Anthony Santander. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Mark Leiter Jr.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
This one popped up. Riley puts it away for the out, and there's one down. Now it's the DH, Tino Correa, and he had a big swing of the bat early on in the ballgame.
Yep, a 3-run rocket back in the 2nd. Even though it was early, a big homer like that can be tough to come back from when you're on the other end of that thing. I mean, it's tough. Sets up an uphill battle the rest of the way.
Snuck the fastball by him. Reese Hines up next for the Mariners. Out to short. Fires over to Guerrero. And the Mariners. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Gregory Santos.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Tying run at the plate. Ground ball up the middle. 1 at second. On to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So up next for Toronto, Randy Arozarena. That one's in there. And the count 1-2. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Colin Snyder up and loosening in the pen. Hentges also getting ready. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Nothing doing for the Blues. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Taylor Saucedo.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him. Well, these Mariners, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Man at first, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up next for the Mariners. Just missed.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Newman aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a ball popped in the air. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Lead runner touches second, headed for third.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flick.
That one the other way. Jimenez throw to first. Rodriguez out on the play. Here comes Wilson Contreras. 2 on, 1 out. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Second and third, 1 away. On the ground to the left. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Runner from third comes across, and they take a 3-run lead.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you. Just got to battle.
2 on, 1 out. Alec Bohm up next for the Mariners. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the... He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take...
Here comes the skipper. And now Ian Happ. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. So up next, Cal Raleigh misses the sweeper.
1-2 the count.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits. No errors, but 2 are left. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Nicky Gonzalez now at the plate. Off balance feed. There's one. Back to first, and it's over his head. But a great backup there, and no one will move up.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And now it's going to be Andres Jimenez. They say it went. Gonzalez at first, one gone. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. That's long gone. His 12th of the season. It's 6-4. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it.
Manager out of the dugout. Sam Hentges gets handed the rock out of the pen. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Here's Austin Riley.
Number 31.
Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Out there to center. Rodriguez makes the catch. 2 down. So digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one is out of here. He'll touch them all. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 6-5.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Not even close there. And that's ball 2. Out to short, Connor Falefa. And that will end the inning. We go to the 9th, and now the DH, Tino Correa. And that skips in the dirt. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Rhys Hines up next for the Mariners.
1-2.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Goes down looking. The batter now, Kevin Newman. Runner takes off. Squirts away a little bit. Safe at second, and that was not close. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Jimenez on to first, and that is out number 2. Now it's the shortstop, Isaiah Kiner Falefa. And the sweeper is off the plate. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the back now, and on the mound, the closer, Matt Brash.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Going gone. He circles the bases. His 16th homer of the year. It's 6-6. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. And now the center fielder, Randy Arozarena. 1 down, base is empty. Now here's a flare off the bat. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Right side, Newman. Throws to first in time. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. Solo homer ties it. Back now, we're in extras. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, if he's going to do something.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Next offering way off the plate. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That's back there. And it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they take the lead. It's 8-6. You can sense it inside the stadium. These fans are devastated. So up next, Alec Bohm. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Got him. 2 way down. Now here is Ian Happ. Here comes the skipper. Evan Phillips takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And that's the third out. Here's the catcher, Nicky Gonzalez. Tying run at the plate. Line drive. No one can get there. It falls in. The run scores from second. It's now 8-7. And now the tying run is into scoring position. Manager out of the dugout. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Colin Snyder.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And there's one away. Here is Austin Riley. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
1 strike away. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Raleigh collects, fires to first. In time ball game. And the strikeout ends it. And a final 8-7. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Toronto Blue Jays. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. Getting the nod in this one, Bowden Francis. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy's strikeout for 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
And a swing and a miss there.
2-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Contreras with some impressive production lately. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Back here with my pal Singy. And our starting pitcher here today, George Kirby.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance and brings it in at the wall. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And a big factor for them in recent games, Brent Rooker.
And Boog, you know he's happy seeing a righty out there on the mound in this one. I mean, over 300 against righties on the year, so definitely you expect him to try to tack on a few more points of batting average with a couple of hits. Should be a good matchup for him in this one.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Back now in Toronto. Top of the second. And now for Seattle, Alec Bohm. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
On the ground to third. Riley fires to first, and quickly one away in the second. Ian Happ up to hit.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Righty delivers. That misses. 3-1 now.
Boog, Rusty Valentine umpiring behind the plate in this one. He has what you might call a tall strike zone, both at the letters and down below the knees.
Yeah, and I'm sure that helps a lot of pitchers we see today who like to work up, down, trying to change eye levels and swing paths.
Yep, exactly.
Up the middle, Adames on the run, sends it over to first. They get the out. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the second. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Spencer Steer next up for the Blue Jays. Here's a 1-1. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4,
He's out.
3, double play. And the inning is over. On to the third inning. Here's the veteran outfielder, Tyrone Taylor. Now a check swing, but he held up.
2-1.
That one lifted to left. Steer has a beat on it, and there's one down. Ryan Bliss up next for the Mariners. And the slider just misses.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Top of the third, no score. In the air, right side. Rooker makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. Next pitch is outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish
3
well
balls,
off the
1
plate.
strike.
And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball 3. And he walked him.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain players, but with his speed, this guy out there on the base pass, it could turn into 2 or 3 bases.
Rodriguez off of first with 2 away. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Mariners leave 1. And we're still knotted at 0. As we go to the last of the third. And now for the Jays, Willie Adames. Adames with a homer in his last game. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. Now it's Randy Arozarena. 1 down, base is empty. That to right. Taylor makes the play. 2 down. Now at the plate, Nicky Gonzalez. Ripped to right. Taylor makes the catch, inning over. And we're back. And now it's William Contreras. Got him swinging.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider.
And that one ripped into right, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not in time. He's safe.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
1 out, runner at second. And stepping in for the Mariners, Alec Bohm. Swung on, belted. And it one-hops the wall. Contreras headed home. He'll score easily.
Comes through with the RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So digging in, Ian Happ. And there are 2 outs. In now is the Mariners DH, Tino Correa. Up the middle. Adames, the throw to first. They limit the damage here. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now back here at the ballpark. Let's check out the latest news from around the league. The 1-2. On the ground, right side. Bliss. Fires over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. And the batter now, Austin Riley. Now fly ball to right center. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Vladdy working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Low throw, and he can't pick it. 2 outs, runner at first. And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Anthony Santander. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
And now Brent Rooker tosses to first, and he has thrown 4. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And that's in for a strike. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Bangs off the wall. Taylor races for second. In safely. It's a leadoff double in the 5th.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Gets it to first.
He's out.
1 away here in the 5th. Back to the top of the lineup, and now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. Out to short, it's through for a hit. Headed for the plate, now a long throw home. The tag, safe. It's 2-0.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Line drive, base hit right field. Around second is Rodriguez. Throw comes into third, and they're at the corners with only 1 out. William Contreras, runner on the go. And there's a foul ball. Rolled to short, could be 2. Fires over to Guerrero. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Here's Contreras now. The 1-1 is fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. And gone. He made him pay for that one. And they add to their lead. It's 5-zip. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Strike 2.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. So it's 4 runs for him. 4 hits. No errors. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Spencer Steer. Hit in the air, right field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 1 out, bases empty. This ball's chopped on the ground. Sends it to first, and they get Adames for the out. And next for Toronto, Randy Arozarena. On the ground to third. Boom. Zips it across. They get the out on Arozarena. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Next offering is in for a strike. Well struck right field. And that one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling.
Tino Correa, the next to hit. Makes the grab. 1 down. And now the right fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Here comes the manager.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays. Number 58.
Foul ball there. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Ryan Bliss. So now 2 on and 2 outs. Now here is Julio Rodriguez. And he grounds one back up the middle, makes the sliding stop. And that's a great play for the out. Back now in Toronto, bottom of the 6th. Here's the Toronto catcher, Nicky Gonzalez. On the ground to short. Whips it across. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. This one in the air. Contreras makes the grab. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Austin Riley. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. New pitcher now for the Jays, Mark Leiter Jr.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 2. In the air, out towards right center. It gets down a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, catcher.
Now the catcher up to hit, William Contreras. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize.
Kinder Falefa on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Save.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Set for the last half of the 7th, and now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
On to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts. Now on the bump, Evan Phillips.
He's got some of the best swing and miss stuff going right now. He's striking out hitters at a very high rate this year, so this should be fun to watch.
Phillips. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That one is gone. Ian Happ bops one out of here. His 16th homer of the year. It's 6-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Tino Correa digs in now. Swing and a miss.
One ball.
And that is strike two.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one is back. Into the bullpen and gone. He nails one out to right. His second homer this series, and they tack one on the board. It's 7-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Pitching for the Blue Jays. Number 32.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, John Curtis.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Fly ball center field. Rodriguez heads towards it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One away. Willie Adames stands in. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Keenan Middleton getting loose out there. Adam also throwing. Swing and a chopper out to short. Whips it to first on the run. And it beats him. What a play. 2 down, bases empty. Randy Arozarena will hit next. 2 outs, bases empty. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jeff Hoffman.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Rooker makes the grab, 1 away. William Contreras up next for the Mariners. On the ground, and that one handled. Throw to first in time. 2 outs, bases empty. Now it's going to be Wilson Contreras. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Blue Jays have just 1 out left here. So here's Riley now. That one out to right. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And into second easily with a 2-out double. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Man at second. They're down to their final strike.
1 and 2.
This could end it. On a line, base hit. Here comes Riley. He will score. It's an RBI single, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. So 2 down, Anthony Santander at the plate. That one ripped right center field. And out of here. The 2-run shot. Home run number 35. Keenan Middleton on to pitch out of the pen here. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Now it's the right fielder, Brent Rooker. Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
A win on the last day of the month. You close it out with the W, but you want to carry that momentum into the next game.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. MLB The Show brings you the game of the week. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Toronto Blue Jays. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Bruins to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And towing the slab in this one, Cal Quantrill. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Digging in, William Contreras. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Here comes Wilson Contreras. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back here at Rogers Center, and on the mound in this one, Logan Gilbert.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season, and when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Austin Riley at the plate. And a pitch. To third. And that's foul. 1 out, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then
hauls it in to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now the veteran third baseman, Alec Bohm.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. High fly ball out into left center field. Steer sizes this one up. Makes the catch for the out. Ian Happ up to hit. The other way, and there's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Steer hauls it in, 2 away. And here's the veteran outfielder, Tyrone Taylor. Swings through that. Second inning here, no score. Runner on the go. Swings and misses. Make it 4 strikeouts. We head to the bottom of the second. At the plate, Anthony Santander. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things But when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Spencer Steer next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrating with himself until his next at bat.
Rooker should have this one, and he makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Slice to right, and foul ball. That's ripped. Base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. William Contreras up next for the Mariners. That misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And now it's filled up. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. First and second. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. That's down. One hops off the wall. One runs in there safely. It's 2-zip.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Quantrill back to work.
Ball, that's low.
In the dirt, blocked. Contreras stands at second with 2 gone. And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they'll pick up a couple runs here. Both come. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. Willie Adames stands in. Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
So up next for Toronto, Randy Arozarena. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. Home run number 15 on the year, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
Well, there goes the shutout, just like that. They're still behind, but this is a start.
1 out, base is empty. And next for Toronto, Nicky Gonzalez. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That's towards center. Rodriguez settles under it. He makes the grab, and there are 2 down. So the batting order turns over. Here's Andres Gimenez. Ground ball to the right side. Gets to it with a slide. Nicely done for the out. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Stays alive. Ground ball, Vlad Jr. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Correa with some struggles at the plate recently. Not uncommon for rookies.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting .300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
Slings it across. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Mariners go down quietly there. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. The other way, and he beats the shift into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now on the ground. 2 balls. Off balance feed. There's 1. And that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Anthony Santander at the plate. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Handles, throws to first, and that is the 3rd. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Runner takes off. Fly ball to right. And it falls. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. Squeezes it. And there's 1 away. William Contreras getting ready to hit. Close, but called a ball. 2 balls and a strike.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Bliss at second. Rodriguez over at first with 1 away. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. He keeps it down.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. So they strand 3 and leave them loaded. Home half of the 5th coming. And now 2-1.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Up the middle, Kiner-Falefa. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Now the left fielder, Spencer Steer. Tap foul at the plate.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
On the ground, out to short. Kiner-Falefa throws to first in time. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs. Willie Adames next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And that extends the inning for Randy Arozarena. And the batter now, Randy Arozarena. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. In the air, right field. Taylor ranging after it. He's got it, and the inning is over. Top 6. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. And now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This to third, and that chance handled. Sends it across to first. 1 up, 1 down. Tino Correa up next for the Mariners. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball.
Bases empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
Now batting, right fielder Tyrone Taylor.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Quantrill back to work. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the Toronto catcher, Nicky Gonzalez. Base hit, center field. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Now, Andres Jimenez. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Just off the inside corner. And now 3-2.
Oh, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Left field. Happ heads towards it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Here's Austin Riley with the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Next one misses, and it's 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. The flip to second, double play. What a twin killing. Taylor Saucedo will take over here.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Right side, hard hit. Jimenez throw to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. On the ground, right side, Jimenez tosses to first, and 2 away to start the 7th. And stepping in for the Mariners, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Popped up, Jimenez brings it in, and that is that. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Looking to get the tying run on base. Popped up right side. Bliss. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Makes the grab, and that quickly 2 away. And now the right fielder, Brent Rooker. Ground ball left side. Boom. Throws on to first. And the Blue Jays go down. Welcome back. And a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Burr.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Base hit center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death.
Runner on the move. Ripped to third and caught. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Gregory Santos.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
To the right side. In plenty of time to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Willie Adames, the next to hit. Swung on, belted. That's back. Up against the wall and brings it in. Randy Arozarena next up for the Blue Jays. 2 down, nobody on. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
This one in the air right field and makes the grab. And that'll do it. Nothing. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Evan Phillips.
Just trying to keep this one close here. And this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing and a miss. And he struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Tino Correa up next for the Mariners. Phillips, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
He takes it himself to the bag. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Matt Brash.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
2 strikes.
1-run game, bottom 9. Swings and misses, struck him out. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
And here is Andres Jimenez to the right side. Bliss. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work. Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Hit to right, and that ought to do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Start of a new month is a great chance to hit the reset button. Whether you're coming in hot or cold, getting that win today is a great feeling to continue through the rest of the month.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, Singy, let's get right into it. He threw an absolute gem last time out.
Seriously, Boog. I mean, this guy was nearly untouchable. Opposing hitters baffled all day long.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now and getting to start. Matt Waldron. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound.
Can't glove it cleanly.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Here's Jose Ramirez. Ramirez swings and lifts this one deep to left. Hits the fence. Lead runner holds at third, so two runners in scoring position and just one out. Stepping in, Kerry Carpenter. Fights it off, he'll see another. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And there's two down. Here comes Gleyber Torres. That's in there, and it's 1-2. Line to left, squeezes it, and that's the third out. Back here with my pal Singy. Starting on the mound in this one, Gavin Williams. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure. He's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
One out, bases empty. Got him swinging.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane. And
oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. That's not coming back. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. goes deep. Home run number 30 on the year. And that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Look, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Jays open it up with a solo homer. It's now back now in Toronto. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. The 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, you may think, man, that pitch was right on a tee for him, but I don't care where a knuckleball ends up. Those things dance all over the place, and even when they pass right through the hitting zone, squaring it up or even getting a good piece of it can be a tough task.
That's out number 2.
Batting 8, shortstop, Garrett Hampson.
Here's Garrett Hampson. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a... Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. So he goes yard to left. Home run number 10 on the year. It's 1-1.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Swing at a high fly ball right field. Rooker coming on, nabs it, and that is that. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even now. Back here at Rogers Center, and now Brent Rooker. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It gets down a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Spencer Steer next up for the Blue Jays. There's a swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Kicks and fires. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Nobody out, runner at first. Got him swinging. Tag, safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Willie Adames stands in. Man at second. Hit in the air, left field. That's a hit. The run comes in to score from second, and it's an RBI single. It's 2-1. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Inside, almost got him. On the ground to third, Ramirez. Off balance feet, there's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. This is now a 2-1 ball game. Welcome back. They have been lights out on the mound the past month. Here is a look at the numbers. 3-2 now.
2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Stone Garrett. That misses, and the count's full.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Outside, and that is ball 4. Man at first with 1 gone. Now it's Jose Ramirez. The 1-2. Ground ball right side. Dive, and he's got it. Here's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Kerry Carpenter now at the plate. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Ground ball, Austin Riley. They take the force out. 3rd out. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. So now the injury forcing a substitution at second base. Coming in as a pinch runner, Dylan Cruz. Here's Andres Jimenez. Up the middle. That's a hit. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
That one ripped. Mullins on his horse. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. They add on as the run scores all the way from first.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And that's a base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out. Anthony Santander at the plate. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. Oh, look at the stop. There's one. And a run scores on the double play. Brent Rooker next up for the Blue Jays. The 2-1. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball. Runner at first with 2 away. And now for the Jays, Spencer Steer. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's back there. Get out of town. His 17th of the year. It's 7-1.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit and spent.
The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Logan Allen. He's into the game with the bases empty. Willie Adames next up for the Blue Jays. Line drive. Into the dive, and he got it. Now into the ball game on defense, Nicky Gonzalez. He takes over behind the plate. Gleyber Torres up to hit.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Cedric Mullins will hit next.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're...
Off balance speed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Now a chance for Garrett Hampson. Bazana off of first with 2 away. And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts. And we're back. Ready to go. Bottom 4. And now for the Jays, Randy Arozarena. Falling behind 2-1.
Well, these Jays really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
Mullins hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Now the batter now, Nicky Gonzalez. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Brings it in, and that is that. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. So the lineup flips over. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. Tosses across to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. So in now for Cleveland, Stone Garrett. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Guardians go down. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Mullins makes the grab, one down. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Here's a 1-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Swing and a bouncer towards third. To first. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over. Let's take a look at the player of the month. He has been outstanding of late. Hit on the ground to the right side, but it kicks foul. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Struck him out looking.
Maybe a little bit of overthinking at the plate right there. You want to be patient with knuckleballers and not.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here. He crushes that one to center field. His 27th home run of the season, and they're chipping away. It's 7-2. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate, and clearly driving the ball with some authority is part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here's Gleyber Torres. Riley fires to first, and Gleyber Torres retired. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And that one is in for a strike. And he grounds one to the right side. And it goes just foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 outs. Now this is in the air down the line. Steer under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Solo shot for the Guardians this inning. It's now a 7-2 ball game. Bottom of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Brent Rooker. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Mullins in pursuit. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Now the left fielder, Spencer Steer. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close. So a man at first. Next to hit, Willie Adames. And that one fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hampson on his way over. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Randy Arozarena. Steer leads off first with 2 down to the inning. This to third. Throw, and it gets away. And that keeps the inning alive. So up next for Toronto, Nicky Gonzalez. Runners on first and third, 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Had a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Blue Jays. Short hop liner, handled it short. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single. Singy, it looked like he might have beat it in real time, but that play was really close. So they want to take another look.
Yeah, this is a tough decision to make, Boog, and it feels like it could go either way, but it might be worth a challenge if there's any doubt at all.
And up next for Cleveland, Garrett Hampson. Tapped softly on the ground. Jimenez. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. And it looks like they might end up challenging this one. Very close play. And we will take another look as well.
I couldn't tell in live action, that's for sure. And, you know, the umpire is so much closer to the...
And now Joe Mack hit in the air, left field. Steer snags it. And that is that. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Hunter Gaddis.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Next offering is in for a strike. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Swing at a ground ball. Hampson tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Lifted in the air, right field. Carpenter makes the catch, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And that one hit to first, and that's just foul. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that's a foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
For me, that knuckleball was just devastating. I mean, you see it so well, you think you're going to go out there and get 4 knocks, and you just swing and miss. And I tell you what, I tried my best to put Tim Wakefield in the Hall of Fame. So we'll see. If he gets there, you know it's because of me.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got
popped up, and he's got it. That'll do it. Nothing doing for the Guardians. Drew Smith on the pitch here.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Drew Smith.
Popped up. Torres. And there's one down.
Oh, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
And next for Toronto, Brent Rooker. That smash towards center. He's there. He's got it. And a couple of quick outs. And now for the Jays, Spencer Steer. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Garrett makes the catch, and that will end the inning. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Taylor Rogers.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Swings and misses. 1-2. The Blue Jays leading by 5 here at the top of the ninth. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss. And the Guardians with 1 out left. Cedric Mullins digs in for the Guardians. The 1-1 is fouled off. The Guardians down to their final strike. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
All over that one right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And that's outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. 7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Toronto Blue Jays. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And towing the slab here, Luis Severino.
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is,
struck him out swinging. And he strikes out the side in the first. Guardians go down 1-2-3. Back here with my pal Singy. And towing the slab in this one, Joey Cantillo. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Well, he's been giving up a lot of hard contact this season. I mean, coming in, guys are hitting comfortably in the high 200s. So many times there's some bad luck, but then also there's just a little miss here or a little miss there that changes the outcome of the at-bat. We'll see if he can be consistent and make adjustments quickly in this one. Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Out towards right center field. Carpenter sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Corrals it. That is the inning. Back now in Toronto. Second inning set to go. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Late with the swing there. And the sweeper misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Good eye right there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Here's Gleyber Torres. Next pitch is downstairs. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Severino. And it remains 2-2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5.
Struck him out without a swing. And he strikes out. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom half of inning number 2. And now the big-time power threat, Anthony Santander. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Naylor makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. So up next for Toronto, Brent Rooker. The 1-1 is fouled off. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And now here is Spencer Steer. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 outs, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. There's a swing and a drive. And that's going to bang against the wall. Now he'll turn for second. And he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. 1-2 now. Another one, and that makes it 7 consecutive strikeouts. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Top of the third, no score. That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Here's Garrett Hampson. Foul ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one is hammered right field. Pulls it in on the warning track. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Randy Arozarena. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Andres Jimenez. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a pop-up. Hampson pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that one misses outside. It's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game. Now the number 2 hitter, Stone Garrett.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base.
And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Here's Jose Ramirez. And that one fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The Guardians hitless so far in the game. Ground ball to first, could be 2. Guerrero toss to second, back to first, double play. Nice job. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 4th, and now for the Jays, Austin Riley. Nice grab. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. On the ground to third. Ramirez sends it to first, and a couple of quick outs. Anthony Santander at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back, ready now for the 5th inning. And now it's going to be Kerry Carpenter. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. With number 9 for him in this game. 9. Here is Gleyber Torres. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a ground ball to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. And Gleyber Torres retired. Now here is Cedric Mullins. On the ground, right side. Jimenez whips it to first. Guardians go down in order. Back now in Toronto. Stepping in the long ball threat, Brent Rooker. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Mullins settles underneath it. And it's caught for the out. Next to hit, Spencer Steer. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And they had their first hit since the second inning. Willie Adames stands in. 1-1 now. And a base hit on a line. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Out front, rip foul. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Two on, 1 out. Line drive, base hit. 1 runs in. Throw comes in and holds a runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away. And here's the catcher, Grover Peters. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. He's got it. Runner tags from third. The tag, and he's out at the plate. And that's a double play. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But the RBI single pushes across. Back here at Rogers Center. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the Guardians DH, Travis Bazzana. High in the air, out to right. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Bo Naylor. Got him swinging. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good.
This to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the 3rd out. So he's through 6. No hit inning. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Swings through that one.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here comes Austin Riley. On the ground to the left. Oh, great stop from his backside. On the money. Nice play.
Cat-like reflexes on that one. Makes the dive, has to get up. Clean exchange to throw a strike across the diamond. And what a tremendous play.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Carpenter makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And that's in for a strike. And the count 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Adames. Jump throw across his body. And very nicely done for the out. So up next, Stone Garrett.
Well, we're clearly at that point in this ball game with the no-no going that we're anticipating.
And that one is lifted in the air. Rooker makes the grab, and there's 2 away.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
And there's a ball. And that's fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just...
Now a rocket to right center. Way back there. And forget it. It's out of here. He breaks up the no-no with a homer. And we are starting over. It's 1-1. And Singy, he just loves hitting against this guy, doesn't he?
It's like he's been facing him his entire life. Looks so comfortable in the box against him.
What a stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Cade Smith.
He's throwing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him. 1 away. Big time out leading off the home 7th. And now the right fielder, Brent Rooker. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tim Herron, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Winkowski getting loose as well. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. So they make short work of them there. We look ahead to inning number 8. All tied 1-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Burr.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard
swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now Cedric Mullins. 1 out, bases empty. Got him. Coming out of the bullpen throwing BBs. Travis Bazzana digs in for the Guardians. And a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
No, inside.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tim Herron.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
And it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's to third, Ramirez. And they get Adames for the out. Randy Arozarena digs in now. 1 down, base is empty. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Everything came together for him. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. In the air to left center, Mullins. In and to his right. He's got it. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
2 outs. That's to third. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang, play. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Jeff Hoffman. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Strike 3, got him swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. So digging in, Garrett Hampson. And a 1-2. On the ground, Riley. And that quickly 2 away. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. Grounds 1 to short. Adames. The throw to first, and that is that. So they go quiet. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Emmanuel Clase.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
The 1-1. Fouled off. He was late. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. the next to hit. The 3-1. Ball 4. He walked in. And that keeps things going.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 3-2.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Dave.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Big at bat for Brent Rooker now. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Grounded to third, could be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. Double play, and we're headed to extra inning. We're back, and a new arm on the mound. Go ahead run on base. Stepping up for the Guardians, Stone Garrett. And it's second. Line drive, hauls it in, 1 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. That's a little bit low. That one missed. Ball 4, he walked him, and that'll keep the line moving.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity, so not a terrible result.
First and second, 1 out. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Kerry Carpenter. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 2 down. Gleyber Torres up to hit. And a count 1-2. Got him swinging.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there.
Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the. Here's the left fielder, Spencer Steer. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. That's out to center field. Mullins settles under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. But now he won't try for third. Stays put with one away. Willie Adames next up for the Blue Jays. Lifted in the air, right center field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Randy Arozarena next up for the Blue Jays. Two outs. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That one just misses, and it's 2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. Welcome back, and on the mound to start, Cedric Mullins getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just missed.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Squeezes it, and there's one down. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. Double play ball to second. To Adames, that's one. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. All set for the bottom of the 11th. Here's the Toronto catcher, Grover Peters. Man at second. On the ground, right side. Torres over to first. One up, one down.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Now here is Cutter Coffey. Hard hit left side. Slings to first in time. Here's Austin Riley. Winning run at third. 2 down. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets. We're in extras here. And now the shortstop, Garrett Hampson. Adames fires to first on the run, and they get the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the left fielder, Steven, and a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. It's 2-1. One down, runner at first. Stone Garrett digs in for the Guardians. Steer sizes this one up. Makes the catch for the out. 2 away down. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Abraham Toro. That one finds the zone. 2-2. on the inside corner for called strike 3. Back here in extras, and now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Right back to him on the mound. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Dylan Cruz now at the plate. So the tying run at second. Chases that one upstairs.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And they're down to their last out. And now Brent Rooker. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. With the tying run at second, winning run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, when you go on a road trip, you're looking to play 500 or better, and the only way you do that is when you scratch and claw and you grind out. And they did that in this one. 12-inning win on the road. Very impressive. Players are going to come into the clubhouse for the next game. They're going to be pretty encouraged about how they pulled for each other.
And your final score here today, 2-1. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Toronto Blue Jays. Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. And on the mound here today, Zach Gallen.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And that one finds its way through. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Next offering is outside. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is a big first out. Here comes Gleyber Torres. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Adames. Glove whip for one. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning ending. And we're back. And today's starter, Luis Ortiz.
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance, and that one's off the wall. Around first, heading for two. Jimenez around second, on his way to third.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Here is Austin Riley. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the Jays score first. It's 1-0.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Hit hard, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Anthony Santander at the plate.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight.
Torres to second, over to first, safe. And next for Toronto, Spencer Steer.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Strike three on the foul tip.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Swinging a drive, deep right field. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Plays the plate, and they cut him down. But one run does score on the play before the inning ends. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the veteran outfielder, Cedric Mullins. This one ripped, but foul to the right. In the air, foul off first. Guerrero puts it away, one down. Travis Bazzana will hit next. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Into center. Arozarena on his horse. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. Back now in Toronto. Here's the veteran shortstop, Willie Adames. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Now the catcher up to hit, Nicky Gonzalez. Next offering, popped in the air, right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. Two away. Two down, bases empty. So up next for Toronto, Grover Peters. On the ground right side, Torres handles. Slings to first, inning over. Nothing doing here. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Guy right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Fouls one off. 2-2. Next offering misses down and away. 2 outs, base is empty. 3-2. The pitch is outside and ball 4. Now at the plate, Stone Garrett. Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
Now batting third baseman.
Here comes Austin Riley. 1 out, base is empty. Fly ball down the line. Kwan heads after it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. And a pitch. Right through there. Got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. digs in now. And a swing and a miss.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Ripped to short. Over to first. And that is the inning. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Inside corner for a strike. And the count is 1-2. Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
Rosarena makes the grab for the 2nd out. 2 outs, base is empty. So in now for Cleveland, Cedric Mullins. Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Travis Bazzana digs in for the Guardians. Just off the inside edge. And downstairs.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking. Make sure that they don't get any confidence.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And they'll do it again. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Next offering in there for a strike. It's 2-2. And that just misses. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
And that's the 3rd out. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw over to Toro. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Spencer Steer, the next to hit. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Randy Arozarena. Swings and misses. 1-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success.
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3. There it is. Gallen ready to fire now. Little chopper rolls foul. Center field. Arozarena moving under it. And out number 1 on the grab. Joe Mack now at the plate. miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Stephen Kwan will hit next. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Adames. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they have their first base runner since the first inning. Here's the Toronto catcher, Nicky Gonzalez. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. He'll score easily. And they're up by 3.
Picks himself up an RBI. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up. Went the other way for the knock.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. And there's one away. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Here's Andres Gimenez. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Here is Austin Riley. Line drive, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Drew Smith taking over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ramirez makes the play, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 3-0. Now it's the right fielder, Stone Garrett. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Chases that one out of the zone. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Steer on the move. He makes the grab. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Gleyber Torres digs in for the Guardians.
That's ball 2.
Close one, doesn't get the call.
You got 2 balls,
and a count
1 strike.
2-1. And a foul ball. Bounce to the right side. Jimenez on to first, and that is the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Anthony Santander. Swing and a miss. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Tim Herron preparing to come on if needed. Winkowski getting cranked up as well. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it. Fires to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop 3rd strike. Here's the left fielder, Spencer Steer. In for a strike. And the count 1-2. One down, base is empty. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
1 ball.
Now it's
2
going to
strikes.
be Randy Arozarena. Oh, great stop to first. Nicely done for the out. Willie Adames stands in.
For the Blue Jays, shortstop, Willie
And that's in the dirt. Just misses with that one.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Nicky Gonzalez waiting to hit for Toronto. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they boost their lead. It's 5-zip.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. High fastballs, especially with good velocity, can be really hard to catch up to. But he stays tall, his top hand works extremely well, and he absolutely clobbered it.
Now, Nicky Gonzalez. Line drive, Adam in center field. The Jays get a pair on this homer, and the lead is now 5. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Calls it in, and there's one away. Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, Travis Bazzana. Swing and a miss. Yeah, the count 1-2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Here's Garrett Hampson. Now a blooper back behind short. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Guardians fail to score. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tim Herron.
50th time he's come into a game this year. He's been relied on out of the pen quite a bit.
Right fielder, number 28.
Bouncer to second. And that one handled. Throws to first. One up, one down. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve. 2 down, bases empty. And the batter now, Austin Riley. That one ran inside, almost got him. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. Out of here. His 22nd homer of the year, and they add on. It's 6-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 away with nobody on. And next for Toronto, Vladimir. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Two outs, runner at first. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Toronto extends the lead on the solo shot. It's now a 6. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up. And
to Adames, that's one. To Guerrero, and they turn 2. Two outs, base is empty. And here is Stephen Kwan. The 1-1 is fouled off. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what that tosses to first. That ends the frame. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Hunter Gaddis.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Garrett towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch. Here's the center fielder, Randy Arozarena. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
One down. Willie Adames next up for the Blue Jays. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Off balance feed, there's one. And it's a double play to end the inning. We're back, it's the top of the ninth. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Taylor Saucedo.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
And that skips into there. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball.
Dives, and he can't hang on. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Out to center. Arozarena hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Two on with one out. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Fielding for the wall. Makes the catch and foul ground. So it's their last chance in this one. And next is the designated hitter, Travis Bazzana. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the ninth. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 strikes.
Got him, and that's the ball game. 6-0.